All right. Who that? Been a while since I've done a Who Dat chat. Figured I'd come up on here, see who's on, see who's not on, see who's around. Usually no one really pops up on these chats too much, but we'll see. Been a while since I've done a Who Dat chant. There we go. We got a couple people in here, it looks like, one or two. So yeah, ain't really much don't really think there's much Saints news out there other than the draft. But we got Breeze coming back. Saints might get Grant Delpit. Hey, Greg CTC. Saints don't draft LSU, so I wouldn't give them hopes on it. They just don't touch LSU players. They drafted Will Clapp a few years ago, but that was because they pretty much had to. But usually the Saints don't draft LSU. I really hope they will get Delpit. It'll be nice, but do I see it happening? Probably not. We do need a cornerback, safety, and we need a wide receiver because, Eli Apple and his mommy needs to go bye-bye. And, but Coach Payton loves Ohio State. I mean, it has worked out for us, but that's all he drafts is Ohio State, basically. Eli Apple needs to go. PJ Williams needs to go. They ain't worth the crap. We got a bunch of people to re-sign. Von Bell needs to get re-signed. I don't care at what cost. Throw that man money. Von Bell is a beast. He needs to be re-signed. If the Saints let him walk, we are in serious trouble. Because there ain't nobody out there to replace him, that I think. Unless they go ahead and get Delpit and then let Bell walk, but I wouldn't do it. Yeah, it'd be a hell of a group. I don't like Gardner. That bastard, even though he's a Saints fan, a Saints player, he still talks about Florida all the time. It's like, you know what? Hell with Florida. But he's pretty good. But I want us to keep Von Bell. We should keep him going, and check out what. But we need to draft a wide receiver. If not in the first round, maybe the second and the third. Wide receiver is number one priority because, you got Michael Thomas, and then you got Ted Ginn who drops stuff, and you got Kirkwood, and then you got what's his name, and I don't know. We need another receiver, definitely. I don't care if we got to get one in free agency or we got to draft one. Because other than Michael Thomas, the receivers can't catch a cold. Janoris Jenkins is due $11.5 million this year. He's going to take a pay cut. Hey, Queen Who Dat, where's the house? The Who Dat chat. At one time, I used to get a lot of people here, but I haven't streamed on his channel in a while, so, but yeah, basically, I think overall, Janoris Jenkins, in order to re-sign, he's going to have to re-sign for cheaper. He's due $11.5 million, and I don't think the Saints are going to want to pay $11 million for Jenkins. But he's way better than Eli Apple. I can't wait till Eli Apple goes bye-bye. Actually, the Eli Apple video I did was the one with the most views on my channel. It had 1,800 views. I just happened to do that video 5 minutes after it happened, which was weird. Maybe left guard. We need wide receiver first. Then safety, then linebacker, then I'll consider the left guard. That's if they let Pete walk. And personally, Pete always gets injured, so he's good, but Saints going to have to make some decisions. And we're probably going to need another backup quarterback because, Teddy's gone. And I have the strangest feeling we're not going to keep Taysom. We put a number one tender on him, and he'll go to the Patriots or one of these other teams. And play other slot receiver or whatever. Although he said he wants to be a quarterback, which that's going to happen. 4 away from 800. Oh, okay. I actually lost 6 people today on my regular account. This one, I started this channel like my friend started it like 3 or 4 years ago, and I was at 200 when most of these channels were at 5. And now the channels that were at 5 are now at like 2,000. Some of the Saints channels, during the off season, there's nothing really for me to, Oh yeah, someone actually made a comment on Twitter saying, "I hope Brees signs a 5-year contract because we're letting go the best quarterback in the football, young quarterback in Teddy Bridgewater." And I started laughing. I said, Teddy Bridgewater is not. He's a decent quarterback. He's not. The defense carried him. In those 5 games, he only threw for 900-something yards, and he only had 300 yards once. In those 4 games, he had 120 yards, 140, 150. The running game and the defense carried us to 5-0. He's a game manager. I'm not saying if we gave him the starting job, we would do something. I mean, I wouldn't mind if Teddy was a starting quarterback in a couple of years. But right now, as long as we got Brees, I'm all on Brees. And besides, Teddy Bridgewater is getting ready to turn 28. We can draft a quarterback. If we don't draft one this year, we can draft one next year. So I'm not really concerned about the quarterback issue. No. It happens with me too, Queen Who Dat. I gained 4 and I lost 6, and it just happens. This channel, I keep gaining. I gain a few here and there because I go in all the network streams and I tell Elvis Who Dat, and I got all these people that aren't Saints fans that add me, and I'm like, well, I hope you know if you come on this channel, it's a Saints channel. So if you talk shit about my team, boom, you're gone. I don't treat it like my other channel. I don't treat it like my main channel. This is my Saints channel. Someone talks shit about my Saints on here, automatic ban. I don't even care if they're joking. I don't take crap from that. I got a Green Bay Packers fan that follows us. Gamer Galaxy, I believe his name is. I can't talk to him in a while. But I'm still gonna stream on my other channel tonight. But yeah, Mickey Loomis wants us to re-sign Brees by March 18th before the start of the NFL season, free agency. I kind of think a deal's going to get done. I kind of think a deal's done already, behind the scene deal. Because as soon as Drew Brees announced he was coming back, I kind of think they already have a deal in place. Give Brees $25-30 million for 2 years. Give him a 2-year, $60 million contract to spread out the offset of his signing bonus from 5 years ago. Second year voids out like they did with this one when he signed a 2-year contract. I think that'll be good enough. Everybody's saying, oh, Brees' arm strength, he can't throw deep anymore. It's not that he can't throw deep. He doesn't have to throw deep as much as he did. When he's got a good running game, when he's got Kamara and he's got, what's his name? Oh, Elvis does that in all my chats. But I've told Elvis, I made it perfectly clear. If he starts that crap in my chat, boom, gone. I ain't dealing with him. He says the wrong word, I'm just boom, But I've went to networking streams on. The only reason I went networking streams with this account is just to mess around with Elvis. And there was one account where this guy was a Falcons fan. I had to talk shit on him. But I gained like 15 people. But I told him, I said, I am a Saints account. This is a Saints page. So, And I have everybody follow back on here that's Saints fans, obviously. But Latavius Murray, that's what I was thinking of. There's only 2 chatting that I see. I know one person who's lurking. I know one account that's lurking. Can't tell you about the other ones. But, yeah. Well, I don't get that many people in here anymore, Queen Who Dat. I used to get like 10, 15, 20 people. Now I'm lucky if I get 5 or 6, because I always stream in the day on this channel. I haven't really done it too much at night. I haven't streamed too much since the if y'all haven't seen my Angry Rant video, just be prepared. It's 2 minutes of me. This was like right after the game. You don't know mine either. You got a backup account? Oh, crap. I didn't know she's got a secret account. Now that's scary. But yeah, I think I got like maybe 12 watch hours left on this account. I used to have a lot of watch hours, but this account is under my friend's account. Oh, well, if I can use my friend's account. He's got 3 accounts. This is under my friend's account. So I don't really care about this channel getting monetized, because I wouldn't get any money off of it if it did get monetized. So there's no point in monetizing it. But I do want all the Saints fans on here. Yeah, never do that. No. Never do that. But I got some people that come in. I got Jerry Poole when he comes in, 44 to legendary. I get some people in here. I mean, streaming in the daytime, they're at work and stuff. I understand that. Plus, I didn't really tell anybody other than my chat room last night. There was one video, that Eli Apple video I did, because I did it 5 minutes after the video that he announced he signed with the Saints. I got like 1,800 views, and automatically I was getting like 30, 40, the average of people in here. And my record was 63 on this channel. And that got me something like 8 days of watch time. It was 8.5. It was something like 8 days of watch time on that one channel. I mean, on that one video. And actually 3 people watched it yesterday, apparently, according to YouTube. So I just checked the analytics. But I've only made that short video a couple of weeks ago, and I made that one. I've only made 2 videos on here since the playoff loss. So, there hasn't really been much to talk about other than the draft. But the closer we get to the draft, then to do some analyzing. And this is the first video. This is the first time I've done this on my new laptop on this channel. Yeah, that's how I am too. Well, I was going to go live around 2, and then Stacks came on, and then someone in his chat pissed me off, so I said I'm going to stream. So, I figure I'll go for about an hour. I'll probably go to maybe 5, maybe 4:30, 5 o'clock. I don't want to go more than an hour on this channel right now, because there's really nothing to discuss. I mean, there's a few things. I mean, like Greg CTC, got everything, questions. Yeah, Pelicans do need a new coach. They've been needing a new coach for the last 4 years. And I don't think David Griffin's going to fire Alvin Gentry, but you never know. 60 views and 8.2 watch on your last video, the one you did today, is I went to go check the mail, and I came back, and I saw you were gone, and I'm like, damn, I missed it. But I at one time I had something like 3,000 watch hours on this channel once. I did. I just don't have the people. But like I said, this channel is under my friend's account. It's under my friend's Gmail. So if this channel got monetized, it would go to him, and he wouldn't even care. He wouldn't even know whether he'd just be like, "Oh, free money coming in." He wouldn't even notice or care. So I don't want to put my collective effort into getting this channel monetized, and then my friend just going, Oh no, Greg CT's probably still here. Yeah, I don't get many people on my streams in this channel. I only got 243 subscribers, and probably 200 of those are Saints fans. You just mentioned it. But I mean, there's nothing really to talk about. I mean, well, there is. I mean, I got to do another video about part 2. I did a video last year about my autographs, and I never did do a part 2. You know, so but I mean, if I would have had this channel on my channel, you know, I might start another sports thing on my email account just for the heck of it. Yeah, I'm gonna go live tonight. Goose 76 started a channel long ago, right? He comes on here too. He started a channel, and he probably had 40 or 30. I got him from the beginning. He's got something like 4,000 subscribers now in a year. And that's all he does the sports. He'll do a live view of it and stuff like that. He's a good channel. For whatever reason, though, his mods are Tampa Bay fans and Carolina Panthers fans, and I don't like that particularly too much because you know what they think of Saints fans. You know, at least I think I got his channel right. I think it's Goose 76. Hey, Jay Toro, how you doing? Wide receiver at 24. Linebacker can wait. Yeah, I guess I could. Nothing, but this is my friend started this particular YouTube channel, and not that he does anything with it. He doesn't do anything with it at all. But I don't want to take something away from my friend, so I just figured I'll brand it. You know. But yeah, Jay Turo, wide receiver, definitely. Then cornerback, safety, then linebacker. That is how I see it. Oh, he doesn't have any videos on this channel. He never did. Except for the one video. No, he's in that video, but still. No, I do this channel myself. He doesn't stream anymore. He hasn't streamed for like 3 or 4 years. He just watches YouTube. He'll just come in here for 2 minutes and say hi, and that's about it. Breeze will probably get a 2-year deal worth $55-60 million. Second year will void out. Because they still own $14 million from whatever. Okay, Queen, who that? Yeah, I'll probably go on at 11 or 12, like I usually do, because I went on at 11 last night and I got a lot of viewers. Yeah, Breeze will probably sign. I'm thinking a 2-year contract. Second year will void out. Pretty similar to what he signed last year. 2 years, $50 million, the last contract. So I kind of think that'll be the status quo. But we still got to re-sign Von Bell. A lot of the defensive ends we got to re-sign. I'm in favor of letting Eli Apple walk. P.J. Williams can walk. We don't need them. You know, especially if we can get Grant Delpit. But I seriously doubt. You know, I could be wrong. But is he going to be available at 24? That's my question. But if he's available, I would draft Delpit at 24. But our number one priority is receiver. Receiver. You know, we can't have Michael Thomas catch 300 balls each year. I mean, we can, but I mean, you got Kirkwood, and you got Ginn, who drops everything known to man. You got, I don't even know who the hell's left on the roster for wide receiver. You need a number 2. Hey, Jerry, who that? There he is. Who that? That's right. Who that nation, number 1. Yeah, I figured I'd come on here to chat about, you know, whatever for about another maybe 45 minutes or something like that. At least 20 minutes. Do a short, whatever. What, like trading away Kamara or Lattimore? Nah. Although one of these Saints reporters actually said that he wants to trade away Lattimore. And I'm like, why? Why the hell would you trade the best one of the best cornerback safeties we have. But I kind of figured it. I said it on my stream last night. Well, I'll tell you this, Jay Toro. If when we put that number one tender on Taysom Hill, and if Taysom Hill gets scooped up by the Patriots, we'll have like pick number 25, 26, 27. You know, you got dumb reporters. Yeah. All these other Saints channels, Jerry, they talk about stupid shit. That's why I don't go to them anymore. Okay? They like to talk about, you know, comparing Taysom Hill to Dez Bryant. What the hell comparison is that? You know? I don't know. It's crazy. But, yeah, and all these reporters online saying, well, you know, Nick Underhill came back. You know, he blocked me on Twitter, right, when he left to go for the Patriots. He comes back and he's like, sorry, Saints fans, please forgive me. And then he starts his podcast. And then he sends me a message, hey, man, can you follow my podcast? I'm like, really? I was like, I was going to follow you anyway on Twitter, but, I mean, you didn't have to block me just because you went to New England. You know, it's stupid crap. But these reporters have no loyalty. It is just a job to them. How many Saints reporters? Joel Erickson quit in the middle of the season 2 years ago and went to Indianapolis. Herbie Teope quit after week 2 and went back to Kansas City. What's her name? Cat Terrell went to the Bengals, and she said, who dat, who they? It's the same thing. She went there for a year, and then she came back to the Saints. Underhill went to the Patriots and said, I'm going to come back to the Saints, kissing ass. You know, the one that should leave is Deuce Windham because he always gets shit wrong. You know, always. I don't know how the hell that dude's getting paid. That people go on his Twitter page, his YouTube page, and they super chat the hell out of him. And I'm sitting here watching this. He does not know what he's talking about. I mean, he's a good person, but he just does not know what the hell he's talking about. And this dude's got a job from USA Today. He's making shitload of money, and he has no idea what he's talking about. His co-host, Elias Williams, should be running that show. He's the only one that makes sense on that show. I mean, I'm not saying he's wrong all the time. A lot of times he's right about stuff, but there are times when I'm watching his stream, and I'm like, you have no idea what you're talking about. And I even told him this in the stream. You know? He's like, oh, I watched all the footage. I said, you ain't watched anything. I said, you pretty much watch what what's his name puts out. Yeah, free agency starts March 18th, I believe. That's when Mickey Loomis wants to sign Drew Brees, before March 18th. I tend to think that they have a deal in place already. You know? I tend to think that, but even if they announced they had something, they couldn't officially sign him to March 18th. So you literally have, you know, Jamie Collins. I heard about that, the linebacker from Patriots, I believe. I don't know who Corey Littleton is. I ain't heard about that one yet. But Jamie Collins, I've heard about him. He's a hell of a linebacker. You put him next to Demario Davis, shit. You're going to have a hell of a linebacker tandem. I mean, I don't think they'll draft a linebacker if we sign him. Now, Corey Littleton, I don't know who that is. I have to do some more research. You know, I never heard anything about all the Saints dirt pages or anything about him. But, yeah, Collins, I think we should sign because we need a linebacker, definitely. You know. But at this point, I think we got five or six draft picks. Depending on the Taysom Hill situation, we might pick up another one because I don't see Taysom Hill re-signing. I don't. I really don't. You know, maybe he might for one more year, but, you know. Oh, linebacker for the Rams. Okay. I don't want any Rams people. I'm too bitter on the Rams. That's why I don't know them. But Jamie Collins I've heard of before. I'd rather sign Jamie Collins. Because him paired up with Demario Davis. Yeah, I like to see that. But we need to re-sign Von Bell. We cannot let Von Bell walk. I don't care how much money you got to throw at Vonn Bell. That dude got 6 fumbles, forced 6 fumbles last year and recovered 4 of them, I think it was. That dude was punching the ball out from everybody, you know, especially towards the end of the season. It was like, whoop, there's another fumble caused by Vonn Bell. So I don't care how much money you got to throw at him. Sign him. You let Eli Apple go and you let P.J. Williams go because we don't need him. And Eli Apple's mom is blocking every Saints player on Twitter anyway and Instagram. She's just like, you know, exactly. Ruthless aggression. That's what I'm talking about right there. We need that. We need that, Jerry. We need linebackers. It's a damn shame that Demario Davis doesn't get the recognition that he deserves. He should have been named to the Pro Bowl. You know, Demario Davis, obviously, for most people, remind me of Jonathan Vilma in the same ways. They both came from the Jets. You know, they both came to the Saints in a good organization. Hopefully this year we get Demario Davis that Super Bowl ring. Actually, yesterday or the day before, maybe it was one day last week, because I remember the Saints saying it was the anniversary of us signing Jonathan Vilma. I think it was on the leap day, to February 29th. That signing Vilma from the Jets was one of the best acquisitions we have ever done in Saints history. I'm convinced of that. Without Vilma, I don't think we'll win that Super Bowl. Yes, Camden, I am. I will. This is a different channel. This is a Saints channel. Perryman? Yeah, I think so. I really think so. You know, I think he'll match up perfectly with Thomas. We need a number 2 wide receiver. I mean, look at our wide receiver crew. You know, it's what? That's the other channel, Camden. This is a totally different channel. It's a Saints only. I'm not talking about anything else other than Saints. Yeah. But yeah, I would definitely put Perryman on there. No doubt. You know, because we definitely need a number 2. I haven't really paid attention much to the combine lately. But I'm pretty sure Mickey Loomis knows what he's doing. He better know what he's doing. He's been here for a while. He should know what he's doing by now. Him and Jeff Ireland. You know, Jeff Ireland's the one that got us the good players. You know, Kamara, Lattimore, stuff like that. So, yeah, we probably will get a receiver and a corner. No doubt in my mind. We have to get a receiver. Yeah. Receiver is number 1 priority, without a doubt. Number 1. Like I said, I haven't looked at the draft class. I don't know who's the best receiver coming out. It might be Perriman. It might be someone else. I don't know. But yeah, definitely. Because, like I said, we can't have Michael Thomas catching 200 passes every year. I mean, we can, but do you really? They're going to get to a point where it's like triple team Thomas. They'll leave Ted Ginn open. Ted Ginn can't catch a cold. Every time, you know, they throw it to someone else, it's like, yeah, Tre'Quan Smith. I don't know what the hell he's done. I couldn't tell you what he's done lately. I mean, he's caught a few passes from Breeze. He got hurt last year. So I agree, wide receiver number 1. Then after that, you sign your cornerback, then your linebacker. Then if you need a left guard, you sign a left guard. Because no, I don't know what Andres Pete's situation is, but I'm pretty sure he's a free agent. But he gets hurt way too much. In this league, it's kind of hard to get left tackles, left guards. So he would probably go to another team and command a lot of money. Do we really want to give Andres Pete a big contract knowing he gets hurt every game? No. Byron Jones? It's possible. If he's a linebacker or a wide receiver, everybody's in play. Everybody is in play. Linebacker and wide receiver, those are the 2 top things we need. You know. And then you throw, you know, cornerback in there, obviously, or safety. Yeah, if he's a corner, yeah. Well, I never heard of Byron Jones yet. Like I said, I got to do more research on. I don't know who's a free agent from every team. I know bits and pieces, but I think Byron Jones is good. Oh, he's on Cowgirls. Okay, oh yeah. He's worth a shot. He's worth a shot. You know, I mean, anything that helps the Saints get to a higher goal. Because look, we're an attractive entity for free agents. We got a core team, a young team. We have a Hall of Fame quarterback, and we're in the playoffs every year. We should have been in the Super Bowl. Free agents are going to like that, you know, and especially if it, you know, Dallas to New Orleans, it's not that far away. So, I mean, somebody like that might go, that might be interesting. I mean, it all depends on the money aspect of it. But I think, you know, whatever. Yeah, we should have been. Yeah, freaking Roger Goodell, I hate him. He's the damn Antichrist. I am 100% convinced of that. Maybe this year Roger Goodell will like fall asleep during the Super Bowl and you know, I mean it's a bunch of crap. At least I ain't got to worry about Elvis coming on this damn stream because I'll be like, but yeah, it's crazy, you know. But whatever we do in free agency versus the draft, because I think, yeah, we're going to pick up a few people in free agency. I don't exactly know who yet, but in the draft, it's a good enough draft class that we can easily get a number one receiver and play him play him in the slot, number 2, and then wind up draft corner or safety. Because I figure we're going to need at least 2 cornerbacks and probably 2 or 3 linebackers, depending on how many we sign in free agency. And then probably get a left guard. Because I think we have 6. I don't know if we have all 7 draft picks. I think we have 6. I think. But depending on what Taysom Hill does, we might pick up another number 1. But I'm thinking, yeah, Marcus Williams, it is what it is with him. I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking the Saints might spend the 5th or 6th round draft on a quarterback. I just, you know, we haven't drafted a quarterback in about 5 or 6 years. I'm thinking this is probably the year because we're going to need another quarterback. Because if Teddy goes, which obviously Teddy Bridgewater is not, there's no way he's coming back. I don't see it. He's smart because then if Drew Brees retires after this season, Teddy would be the fit. But when you got someone trying to give you $30 million, that's $30 million a season is kind of hard to pass up. And I'm hearing the latest about Teddy Bridgewater. Tampa Bay wants him. I mean, that's all. It might be a situation where neither of them stay, Camden. But I keep hearing Teddy Bridgewater, Tampa Bay wants him. Yeah, he wants to stay, but he wants to stay and play quarterback. He doesn't want to play slash. He already said, you know, if I got to go somewhere else, he goes, I love New Orleans, but if I got to go somewhere else, I'm going to go somewhere else. So, I mean, you know, it's the nature of the beast there. And that's how I see it. Let's see what this thing is. Am I still going? Y'all can still see me? Because it keeps telling me I got no internet connection, which is weird. But I don't have a thing on my, oh, okay. It's weird because it said I had an internet problem with, oops, no, I don't want to go live on that channel. I had an internet connection earlier. And I was on Stacks' stream and it kicked me off his stream. Let's see. I had to reset my phone there. And I got 3 likes. That's pretty good. If y'all haven't hit the like button, please consider hitting the like button. But yeah, this is just kind of a short stream, you know, because I'm not going past 5. So the max I'm going is another half an hour. It's kind of slow, though. Oh. Yeah, if you're on the other end, you might have to hit the live button or refreeze it or something. I mean, out here, the weather's kind of bad today. So it's playing around with the internet and whatnot. But I mean, the closer we get to free agency, the more videos I'll do on this channel. And, you know, because that's why I haven't really done many videos on this channel since we lost. But if y'all go watch the Angry Rant video, you'll know why. That was a pretty legendary video. Usually I have 44 to legendary on here. A few other ones. You know, Jerry Paul is diehard. You know, he's a good mod. That's why I made him a mod. Sometimes JP Seaton comes on here, but I don't know. Yeah, quarterbacks are kind of pissed at Tom Brady right now because he's holding up free agency. Because if he doesn't sign right away, then no one else will because they're trying to see the market. A lot of people are mad at him, but I don't care. The 49ers, I read this today. The 49ers actually want Tom Brady. And they want to trade Garoppolo back to the Patriots. That is hilarious. That is funny. But yeah, as far as what the Saints moves are, you know, we're gonna have to get closer to the free agent. Once March 18th comes around, then everything will go haywire. That day, if I'm not working and I can stream, I will stream during the day, and I'll try to track down the free agent moves. And, you know, if there's a free agent move that I like particular, I'll come on live because I did that with my Eli Apple video, and it got me 1,800 views. That would be stupid. That would be so freaking stupid. You're going to have Tom Brady for 1, maybe 2 years, maybe as a stretch. When Garoppolo's 26, 27, you could have him for 10, 12 more years, at least. That would be the stupidest thing in the world if they pulled that trade off. You know, and then the Patriots wound up getting back all the draft picks they traded. So that would be, but you never know. I mean, Belichick didn't want to trade him in the first place. Robert Kraft's the one that traded Garoppolo away. But, yeah. But, you know, like I said, we'll see as far as the free agency, see what goes on there. But our priorities is to re-sign Von Bell, ink Drew Brees, obviously. Try to keep Taysom Hill if we can. But if Taysom Hill doesn't stay and we don't match an offer from, let's say, the Patriots or another team, and we put a number 1 draft pick on him, we'll get a number 1 draft pick. Now, granted, it'll be 25, 26, 27, 28. It'll be a low number 1, but it'll still be a number 1. But I want to see us draft wide receiver number 1. Unless, for whatever reason, Grant Delpit's on the board, then draft him. But as we know, the Saints just don't like to draft LSU players. I don't know what it is. I mean, if they would just draft LSU players, we would win every freaking game. They don't want to do that. They want to draft Ohio State. Yeah, it's possible. You can get a number 1 receiver, number 1 quarterback. Well, it would be a number 1 receiver playing in the number 2 spot in the slot. Because Michael Thomas is the he's right. You know, Thomas is the number 1 receiver, no doubt. And it was his birthday the other day. I think he turned 26 or something, 27, 25. Probably younger than that. Maybe he's 24. That was his I think it was his 3rd year in the league. This year's year number 4 for Michael Thomas. Sort of the senior class, if you will. And out of that class of wide receivers, he's obviously the best one. Well, yeah. But you can't just keep drafting Ohio State players. I mean, at some point, you're going to get a bust. Michael Thomas is not a bust. But Von Bell came up from Ohio State, I believe. We got a bunch of Ohio State players on the roster, even when we signed free agents. Because Urban Meyer was the head coach, and Sean Payton's best friends with Urban Meyer. Now Urban Meyer, I don't know if he's still head coach Ohio State or not. I don't think he is. I could be wrong there. But, you know, it is something. But, let's see. Did Ben Dover subscribe to this channel? I'm just wondering because I never really did see him. Do you know how much it's going to take to trade up for Burrow? Shit. Just to get Joe Burrow, we'd have to trade every good player we have. Kamara, Thomas, and then pray to God the Bengals would say yes. No. There's 100% chance. 27 what? 27th pick? My hair's a little messy, but I don't care. I comb it on a regular basis usually. So there we go. It's all good. What's 27? That's the pick we had, number 27? I thought it was like 24th we had. Oh, Mike Thomas was 27. Okay. See, I was right. He was 27. This is his 4th year in the league coming up. So, yeah. I wished him happy birthday. He follows me on Instagram, but he doesn't follow me on Twitter. He's actually Michael Thomas will like a bunch of your posts on Instagram. He does with me. He does with several Saints accounts. So not too bad. Not too bad there. What I'm gonna do is I didn't drop my PayPal, which is fieldguy316@gmail.com. Friends and family is the PayPal. If anybody wants to donate, it's not required, but you know, Joe Burrow is not coming to the Saints. That is 100% accurate. I can tell you right now, if the Bengals don't draft him, they'll trade him away. But I am praying that the Bengals do not draft Joe Burrow, because if the Bengals draft Joe Burrow, he's going to be stuck in Never Neverland, because the Bengals do not know how to play anything ever. So, yeah. They talking about Joe Burrow having small hands. Well, he led us to a national championship, so I don't care how small his hands are. But, yeah, it's inevitable, you know, that Burrow's going to go to the Bengals. Number 1 pick. He's going to go somewhere. He's definitely going to go to the Bengals. See if this works. There we go. So I got that on my head. Yeah, the Bengals fired him because they had no choice. You know, the fans were like, we're not paying to see these damn games anymore. That's the only time owners ever make choices, when the fans say we're not paying to see the games. You know, when the fans don't pay, that's when it hits them. It hits the owners in the pocketbooks. Oh shit, we got to make a change. You know, they're too stubborn in their ways. Nah, AJ Green's a free agent, I think. Or if he's not, he's got 1 year left. But maybe they'll go get Stephon Diggs. Shit. Well, we don't play the Bengals this year, I don't think. We played them last year. So we don't have to face Burrow this year, thank God. Because I don't want to have to root against Burrow. Yeah. Oh, AJ Green's going somewhere else. He's not staying with Cincinnati. Why the hell would you? You know? Unless, for whatever reason, the Bengals give him a shitload of money. And I'm talking about a shitload. I'm not talking about 20 million, 30, 40 million. You know? Well, would you turn down $18 million? 18 million guaranteed? Hell no. You can't have it both ways, you know. But you can only be tagged twice by the franchise tag. I think he's already been tagged once. I think they tagged him last year. Then he got hurt. He hurt his foot. He couldn't even play last year. You know, but I don't think it was as bad as people thought. He just was like, screw this. I'm not coming back early. He probably could have played last year. I'm thinking he could have, but he didn't want to. You know, it's just the nature of the beast. That's how the game is. All that stuff. But, yeah, we'll definitely see in the next couple of weeks. Today is, what, the 4th? Free agency starts 2 weeks from today, I believe, March 18th. So that's 2 weeks from today. So, you know, probably. I don't know there. Yeah. Oh, hell. All right, somebody's buzzing me. I'm going to have to wrap up this stream prematurely because somebody's buzzing me on my phone. I got to take a phone call. But I know it was kind of a short stream. I probably should have streamed earlier. Maybe I'll come on tomorrow on this channel. Of course, when they got more news, I'll keep 50 days to the draft. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Jerry. Yeah, actually I gotta go to the store. I gotta go take care of some errands real fast. But yeah. Come on, Field Guy 316 tonight. I'll pop on there at about 11, 12 o'clock. I only wanted to come on here for like an hour or so and just chat to everybody. But I am going to make more videos on this channel as we get closer and closer. So I definitely appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Who dat? Go Saints.